for my final project, I decided to write an interactive article that visualizes how workloads in Kubernetes form a hierarchy and allow you to organize your applications that you deploy to your cluster. To briefly summarize, workloads are a logical concept in Kubernetes that lets you define how you want to deploy your actual applications. The type is referred to as its kinds. The actual applications get deployed onto physical nodes of the cluster, and they're also separable into various namespaces. The simplest workload in Kubernetes is a pod. A pod just directly runs one or more containers and volumes. So as you can see here, I have these pods. They're just running directly on the cluster, and you can see the volumes and containers as children of each of them. And this is just a nice force-directed graph. So you can see the kinds here. You can also change it to visualize or essentially group the attributes. For, like right here, I'm doing physical node. They're scheduled on, in this case, just a single node. Can also group by namespace here. In this case, kube system and default are the most common namespaces you'll see. Deployments essentially allow you to replicate pods multiple times. So as I move this slider, you'll see more and more pods are created for these two deployments I have running on my cluster. The next one is daemon sets. Daemon sets essentially allow you to run a pod on every node of a cluster. So if I increase the number of nodes in my cluster, you'll see that more pods get created. And I'm grouping by physical nodes, so you can see that these pods are running on different nodes here. And the last one is a cron job. This just runs a job at different intervals. So you can see here it at various time steps, it'll either be scheduled or not scheduled. So there it is, very simply. I've also included the documentation here if you want to learn more. So encourage everyone to take a look and hopefully learn something about Kubernetes here. And thanks to everyone who gave me feedback on the midpoint prototype. Thanks.